guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And the reason why I'm excited is because we have loads of news stories to cover in today's video. Lavia, he's open to a Liverpool move and Liverpool are genuinely interested in signing him, but they are waiting for Southampton to lower their £50 million asking price, which I think we can all agree on is a little bit too much for a player with 1 year of senior football. Yes, 1 year in the Premier League, he has been great, Southampton's best player alongside James Ward-Prowse, but that's not, he's only 19 years old, that's not worth £50 million. Also, we have some major updates on Jordan Henderson, who apparently, according to some media sources, he's open to a move to Saudi Arabia. I already said my thoughts on Jordan Henderson. I will look at the Liverpool fan base's reaction to the rumors that Jordan Henderson might be leaving Liverpool this summer, and let me know your opinion on these stories that I cover in this video in the comments below. And of course, leave a like. Let's get this video to 500 likes with your help. If you are excited about Dominic Szoboszlai and Alexis McAllister joining pre-season training, Liverpool already released brilliant videos and posts on social media, and Dominic Szoboszlai won the lactate test in his group. Mo Salah won the overall lactate test, but Dominic Szoboszlai finished very high. I think he was in the top 3, and I absolutely love it that now everybody in the Liverpool fan base can see what a hard-working, brilliant running machine Dominic Szoboszlai is, with great stamina. So I'm really happy what the kind of loving that Dominic Szoboszlai is getting from the Liverpool fan base. He's a fellow countryman of mine from Hungary, so I'm really proud that he is a Liverpool player, and also so happy because Liverpool got a world-class talent on their hands. But now let's start with the Lavia story. Ben Jacobs said that Liverpool will likely add another midfielder to their squad, and Lavia is quite high on the list of options at Liverpool. Lavia would be very keen on the move. Of course, he doesn't want to play in the Championship as Southampton got relegated after 11 years in the Premier League. He would love to play for Liverpool, but the price is currently a stumbling block, according to Ben Jacobs. Southampton want £15 million for Lavia, and Liverpool don't see him as being worth anywhere that much for 70 million euros, 60 million pounds, and McAllister for just 35 million, I think 95 million for 2 world-class, a couple of t-shirts and an Irish football kit, and I've been to Northern Ireland as well. I spent and been up there. It's a great country. Liverpool's need to either fell in love with Ireland as well. We are hoping Liverpool for Southampton to lower their price. Neil Jones, which is active only in 2024 for only. So at the moment it's a waiting game. Southampton are, the top to make their move, and Liverpool are waiting for Southampton to lower their asking price. Pope is still a great price. It remains to be seen whether the Liverpool manager will. They would probably lose his players, his midfielders, over the situation, given he has also been checking on a structure and to strengthen their team. And Jurgen Klopp has always said that he will try and find a solution to a move to Liverpool. It wouldn't surprise to him very early in the transfer, should they arrive, were more and say that 30, 35, and they state their desire to leave. However, Liverpool's interest is genuine in Lavia, Ben Jacobs confirmed, but then on Saturday it's and there won't be unless Southampton period. Jurgen Klopp himself won't want to try and push any player out of the unless of course Liverpool have very concrete plans of signing either at Liverpool or but the fact that the Telegraph published a very for an extremely productive window, and I think already we are having a great transfer window so far. The first leaving Liverpool for Saudi Arabia, Steven Gerrard, the new manager of Saudi Arabian club Al Ettifaq, is targeting Jordan Henderson, and Henderson will weigh up whether to stay at Anfield or move for an eye-watering payday. And according to Chris Bascom, Jordan Henderson is wrestling with the dilemma of whether to quit Liverpool, join big Premier League stars going to Saudi Arabia, and a decision on that will be anticipated very shortly. Henderson is at a crossroads in his career. He's 33 years old, but did he seriously get into the best shape just to go into like semi-retirement and just to pick up a huge pile of cash in Saudi Arabia? Lavia? I'm not sure, but maybe Henderson is like Steven Gerrard. He hates sitting on the bench. And with Henderson seeing Szoboszlai and McAllister signed, and they will probably play ahead of Henderson in this new season, Henderson will be a bit part player. He will be mostly on the bench. Maybe Henderson thinks this is the best time to leave, and that's a big decision for him to make. I already said my piece. If Liverpool get a big offer for Henderson, I would consider selling him because he's in the decline part of his career. But that's just my opinion. I will share a lot of other Liverpool fans' opinion in this video. But clubs from Saudi Arabia will only make a bid to Liverpool if Jordan Henderson indicates to them that he's interested to make the move. And I think that then Jurgen Klopp will respond to that. And it will be very, very interesting and fascinating what kind of response Jurgen Klopp will have to this. Will he let Henderson go? I think it all depends on what they talk about in private and also what kind of offer the club gets. But Chris Bascombe also is saying that Jurgen Klopp may want Henderson to stay given his experience, his leadership qualities, because also we lost James Milner to Brighton this summer. But also there is an argument that it's time to maybe give the captaincy to a player who will regularly play. Salah, Van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold are the three captain candidates. And I mean, Steven Gerrard was even younger than Trent is now. Trent is 24 now. Steven Gerrard was even younger when he got the Liverpool captaincy, and I think Trent has been at playing in a Liverpool first team for a longer period than when Gerrard got the captaincy. So I think it would be fascinating who would be Liverpool's next captain. And of course Trent Alexander-Arnold is a homegrown player. He's Scouser, he's from Liverpool, he represents the fans, he has a very big connection to the city, and also he could be the Liverpool captain for the next 10 years. Another factor that Henderson has to consider is what this move to Saudi Arabia might have on his England career, because of course getting into the Euro 2024 squad is a priority for Henderson, and if he moves to Saudi Arabia then maybe Gareth Southgate won't invite him into the England squad next season. So Jurgen Klopp will want this situation resolved as quickly as possible, because of course Liverpool have to sign a replacement if we sell Henderson, that's for sure. Dean Jones also said that Liverpool won't force Thiago out of the club, even though there is no clear role of Thiago in this Liverpool new formation where we play with three centre-backs basically, two defensive midfielders, two attacking midfielders and three strikers. Dean Jones said, my understanding of the situation is Liverpool won't force Thiago out, they are open-minded to him going if he finds a project that suits him. Part of the reason for that is that Thiago is one of the highest earners at Liverpool, and he's certainly one of the highest earners in the squad, and because of that there would be benefits to moving him on, and that's what helps them with the next stage of building the squad. Don't forget, Thiago was a bit of a luxury signing, and when he first came in it was a bit of a surprise even that Jurgen Klopp managed to get him through the door on the terms that he did. But I think that we will start to see what offers are there for Thiago and whether he's interested because of the player wants to leave, because if the player wants to leave I think he will be allowed to. I think it's a similar scenario with Henderson as well. If Henderson states that he wants to leave Liverpool, then I think Liverpool will let him go. Both players are above like 32 years old, so maybe selling one of them wouldn't be the worst decision in the world. Some Liverpool fans are also saying that it's actually smart media manipulation from Henderson's camp, because the day after these rumors originally surfaced, Henderson uploads the pictures of himself looking absolutely shredded even before pre-season started. The rumors aren't shut down immediately because it keeps Henderson's name in the media circus, but there is absolutely no way, according to this Liverpool fan, that Henderson leaves this summer unless the offer to Liverpool is crazy and it could help us fund a big defensive midfielder signing. It's a story designed to create positive sentiment around Henderson staying, and when he valiantly rejects the move and the money to stay at Liverpool. So that is the PR spin conspiracy theory that this Liverpool fan is putting forward. Maybe this non-story gives Henderson a platform to talk about how he would never compromise his morals for money and so on. That's what this Liverpool fan is saying on Twitter. I think it's a little bit disrespectful that he would try to spin the fans that way. I think it comes down to what Henderson wants. If he wants to play every week and if he wants to earn a lot of money, then he might decide to leave Liverpool. I mean, Steven Gerrard went to the MLS. That was a nothing league back then, but he got a big salary there, and also his family took on a good vacation going to the USA. From Henderson to showing up fit as hell to preseason and then a week later to leave for Saudi Arabia would be weird as hell, especially with the things Henderson publicly stands for. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And also, Henderson is not the type of player who made a fuss about his salary or anything. He's not the type of person who makes a fuss over how much money he earns, so I don't think he's that bothered. He's set for life anyway. But I mean, it's very strange that Ian Doyle is also reporting that Jordan Henderson is considering an exit from Liverpool. So somebody was definitely briefed in the media with this story. And Neil Jones is saying that for now, we don't even know if Henderson is staying at Liverpool. Internal interest from Saudi Arabia exists, and while it would certainly count as a major surprise, an exit for Henderson cannot yet be ruled out. So there is no smoke without fire. Something is going on behind the scenes. Maybe Henderson is seriously considering accepting the offer because probably it's a huge amount of money. Maybe it doubles or triples his Liverpool salary. And also his close relationship with Steven Gerrard must be a factor as well. And if Henderson is doing this for assurances from Klopp about game time that he's not going to get it. Jurgen Klopp is not the kind of manager who promises any player anything before a season starts, even if he's your captain, even if he's the leader that Henderson is, even if he is the captain who lifted a lot of trophies at Liverpool. You are 33 years old, Henderson, and you need to prove yourself on the pitch. And if his decline continues this season, then Liverpool might regret not selling Henderson for big money this summer. That's just all I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm happy that Henderson would leave. Of course I won't be happy. But you have to consider how Liverpool are trying to rebuild their squad. And it's better to sell Henderson for big money now than to see him keep declining and deteriorating and getting worse for another season. And next summer he will be worth next to absolutely nothing. A Liverpool fan also, and I think this is a fair point as well, is saying that Henderson, of all the Liverpool players, is the one that he would lose the most respect for if he goes to Saudi Arabia. He has been so publicly outspoken about LGBT issues in football, and to then go somewhere like this would really be a spit in the face to all the people who look up to him. And I think that's a good aspect of this deal. Footballers are all about earning the most money possible, and I don't think they are all about morals and everything else, because I mean Steven Gerrard accepted the money to go to Saudi Arabia. Bobby Firmino accepted the money going to Saudi Arabia, and Bobby Firmino is a deeply religious man. He said it many times himself. So he should have a lot of morals, even more so than likes of Steven Gerrard and John Henderson. And even Bobby Firmino accepted a huge amount of money to go to Saudi Arabia. So that says it all, I think. A Liverpool fan is saying everybody has a price. And if that's true, then this capitalist society is really not what Liverpool's values are aligned with. And the general consensus among Liverpool fans was that this story is rubbish. So Henderson would never leave for Saudi Arabia. But now that 3 journalists pretty much confirmed that he's considering leaving Liverpool this summer, this story seems to be very real. And maybe Jordan Henderson wants to leave on his own accord and feels like Liverpool would be better off with fresh blood like Lavia or Tchouameni instead of him. But there is definitely something to these rumors. And maybe it's all about the money and Henderson earning the most amount. But yeah, let me know how do you see it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.